Hi, my name is Brian Billage. I coordinate inbound and domestic programming and international partnerships and international programs at the Austin Community College. We hear you. We want to make sure that we're all on the same page with your concerns. That said, the following discussion will feature college leadership on the topic of safety and international admissions.
Obviously, everyone knows worldwide the crackdown for immigration enforcement, especially in Minneapolis, and I think that's kind of what the foreign partners are worried about. We are working with legal and the board to create basically a policy how we cooperate with other outside agencies, to include ICE and DHS and all that. Right now, my stance, and I put this out to my officers, is we do not necessarily cooperate with agency requests if it is a court order signed by a federal judge for a warrant or search or what have you. We will facilitate that. We don't allow them to go into classrooms and take people. That's just a bad optic. So for someone to come on to one of our campuses and arrest a student on any level, be it the local warrant or what have you, that would have to be something that was really outrageous, or a threat to public to do that, because it's just a bad look for everybody involved. But yeah, we'll cooperate with judicial orders. We will not cooperate with administrative requests, if you will. The crime rate's really low at ACC. Other than property crimes and your occasional, it's usually mental health consumers that we deal with. Folks coming from well-developed European countries don't have these issues because they have a social net, and they, unfortunately, in the United States, the county jail system is the biggest mental health provider in the country, mostly in the world too. Lots of things moving forward in the future. Great. Chief Disher has been working on getting basically a victim services, victim advocate position here. It would be a civilian position to kind of coordinate from the civilian side point. If there is a victim of crime or someone needs additional resources that aren't police services, to make those happen.
In community college, in Austin as a whole, Texas as a whole, very safe environments overall. It's like traveling throughout Western Europe or other areas. You just want to keep along. That situational awareness is really important. Secure your personal belongings, travel in groups whenever possible. And we'll get to this more later, but when you're on campus, just take a moment to familiarize yourself with the emergency egress maps and other procedures that we're going to talk about. And throughout North America, 911 is the primary emergency call number for any type of medical or criminal emergency needing police. So just standard throughout the U.S.
When the groups come, usually on the first day, if I can include a brief campus tour, I like going by the police office so we can sort of have that moment, because it's such a foreign concept to have a police officer on a campus. I think it's a very fascinating talking point for the group too. So I think we could kind of, for lack of a better term, kill two birds with one stone by stopping in and just saying hello. Then one of the officers might come out and address the group, and then that's actually a great time to discuss vigilance and reporting. And if you see something, say something, that kind of thing.
We're here. It's scary. It's a foreign concept for them, but I think at the same time, I want them to feel comfortable approaching law enforcement if they do have a problem, or they are become a victim of a crime, or just need help.
The culture of policing around the world is different, right? So my focus is primarily working with international students that are here pursuing a degree and looking for longer term stay. So sometimes a few years or even beyond that. So thinking, how do we encourage our students to really lean into that community policing so they can build that familiarity with our police officers so that in times of need, they will be willing to then approach a police officer and ask for help. Whether it's for issues in the classroom or things in someone's personal life. We don't often get many concerns from our students about their own safety as we work closer with our prospective students that might come up in the near future. But it's always nice to know what is the sentiment from the college, so then we can articulate to those that are looking to come in the future.
We have a huge district. And one of the elements that I've will give the students awareness if they want to is sign up to receive our alerts while they are here. And everybody in the entire district gets all alerts. So just to familiarize themselves with what campus they're on, just know that they are at that particular campus. So if they receive an alert, just to know that format that will tell you which campus there is impacted, so they can have that extra layer of, I guess, awareness. So if they see something happen at Riverside and they're at Northridge, that they don't themselves have to take action because they are not at that campus. It's a very easy method that they can just text that ACC partners to that 78015, and whenever they leave, they can just type stop and they'll stop receiving those alerts. But it just does allow them to be part of the campus community communication, so they could see those alerts.